Guys, I'm going to be doing the accent challenge. So, yeah, I'm going to answer some questions and I'm going to say certain words. So, that's basically it. So, hope you guys like this. Anyways, accent tag question number one is what is my name? My name is Cynthia. Number two is where are you from? That's kind of a complicated question because I lived a little bit all over, but um, I'm mainly from Texas because I lived there from when I was 5 up to about 16, 15. So I lived there a long time and I'm 18 now. So yeah, I assume Texas would be, but I also was born in New Jersey. I lived in Massachusetts for a short period of time. I lived in Kansas for a short period of time. I lived in uh, California for a short period of time. I lived pretty much all over for a short period of time. I lived in North Carolina for 2 years, and I now live in Florida. So I have no idea what to say. Where am I from? But I guess Texas because that's the only one that I stayed for that long period of time. When I was younger, like baby or kid, up to 5, I kept on moving all over. So yeah. As for question number 3, what is it called when someone throws toilet paper on the house? Um, I heard it's called TPing. I honestly didn't know the term until like last year, so I really don't know if this counts, but I think it's TPing. What is that bubbly carbonated drink called? The bubbly carbonated drink is called Coke, but I also say soda, but I kind of vary between the two, so that's what I call. What is the term I use for gym shoes? The term I use for gym shoes is sneakers, but I sometimes say tennis shoes, but mainly sneakers, so I'll just go with sneakers. What do you call your grandparents? For me, it's a little bit different because I'm Jewish, so I call my mother's side of the for my mother's side, my grandparents, it's Bubby and Zeta, and that's totally a Jewish thing. And for my father's side, my father was born and pretty much raised in Portugal, so I call my grandparents, my father's side, Bobo and Baba, but I think with the way they pronounce it in Texas is grandpa and grandma. I honestly don't know because I never really applied to me. Um, what do you call the things with wheels used to carry groceries in the supermarket? I call it a wagon, but I also heard people call it carts and shopping carts, but I just call it wagon. 8, I have no idea why this is in the question, but would I rather be a wizard or a vampire? I would rather be a wizard because I don't want to suck blood. You know, ew. Um, Number 9, what do you use to change the channels on TV? Well, I call it a remote, but I heard people call it a remote control, a controller, and I just call it a remote. Um, Choose any book and read a random passage. I honestly don't have a book, but since I now live in Florida and I have to study for my driver's license, I have the Florida driver's license handbook, so I'll read one of those somewhere from there. So hold on. So um, the page that I opened is page 7. So I'm going to read the emotions part. Emotions can have an effect on driving safely. You may not be able to drive safely if you are worried, excited, crying, angry, or depressed. Emotions can distract you from your driving because your mind is focused on other issues, not driving. Your emotional state can alter the way you react or overreact to driving situations. Take time to calm down and get focused before driving. So, sorry I didn't have any books. I just moved, so everything's packed. Um, Do I personally think I have an accent? In certain words, yes, but I really don't think I have an accent that much. But then again, I'm in a military family, so I moved all over, so that's probably why I don't have an accent. But if you guys think I have an accent, just tell me, because I don't know. Um, Say any 3 words that come in mind. I don't know. Cat, people, um, horse. I don't know. That's the only 3 words that came to mind. Um, Now it's time for the words. First word is ant. Second word is envelope. The third word is root. The fourth word is theater. The fifth word is caught. The sixth word is salmon. The seventh word is caramel. I say caramel sometimes too. I forgot what number I'm on, but next is fire. The word after that's coupon. Right after that is tumbler, then pecan, then both, again, probably G-poi. I honestly don't know what GPOY stands for, but G-poi. Lawyer, water, mayonnaise or mayo, pajamas, iron, naturally, aluminum, GIF, which is GIF, New Orleans. I heard people call it New Orleans, but I call it New Orleans. Cracker Jack, doorknob, and Alabama. So that's my accent tag challenge. Please tell me if I sound a little bit different. I honestly don't know. Bye.